Welcome to the December 2021 virtual pinning ceremony. I am Debbie Hackler, Director of Nursing and Co-Chair for Allied Health here at Hutchinson Community College. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and myself, we want to thank you for joining us. We want to express our appreciation for the support that you have given the college, our program, but most importantly, the graduates today. George Bernard Shaw wrote, "Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself." The date was January 3rd, 2021. The location was Hutchinson Community College campus, Hutchinson, Kansas. The participants that day were 40 students and 3 faculty, all involved with the nursing program. The topic was the first day of orientation. I believe the answer to the question, so why is this date so important, lies in a little book titled The Power of Positive Doing by B.J. Gallagher. If you were to pick up that book and flip through the first few pages, you would find the following mnemonic for the word action. A, act. C, create. T, take steps forward. I, initiate. O, openly welcome support. And N, never give up. For the next few minutes, let's look at the word action, the mnemonic, and your past year. Let's see how the word action ties and applies to our pinning ceremony today. Pinning, in its simplest form, means receiving one's school pin upon graduation or at the conclusion of your program. It is a distinct pin designed for a particular program, and it typically has symbols and colors with meaning. The pin is not a simple piece of jewelry, but it is a symbol that says to the wearer, "Welcome to one of the largest professions, not only in the United States, but across the world, the profession of nursing. It is an honor to welcome you as a colleague." Your pin, graduates, consist of the colors red, blue, and gold. The symbols, a pair of hands, and a nightingale lamp. To act, one must have courage. Courage to initiate determination. Determination to take those steps forward toward your ultimate goal. Thus, the color red in your pin. It's a color of action, energy, passion. It can represent a pioneering spirit, promoting ambition, and leadership qualities. You took an act that first week by coming to orientation. You came with a multitude of feelings, most likely excitement to start this year-long journey. Apprehension most likely began to creep in as well, wondering about this whole online program, the lectures, the exams, simulation, and just how you were going to complete the required 360 clinical hours. You might have left after orientation week, however, feeling confused, nervous, perplexed, maybe even exhausted. You might have even wondered if this truly was the path, the choice for you and your family. Your first act may have began that first day, but it continued throughout the past year, rearranging schedules, leaving your comfort zone, flying and driving hundreds to thousands of miles. Places like California, Alabama, Oklahoma, Missouri, Iowa, Arizona, Louisiana, Montana, Utah, New Hampshire, and even Kansas. These actions, though, were never taken alone. You openly welcomed support from others. Today could not be a reality without others: family, friends, co-workers, employers, and others. Cultures around the world describe the color blue in a variety of ways. For instance, in Latin America, the color blue is a sign of hope. In Ukraine, the color blue symbolizes healing. In the Aztec culture, blue symbolizes sacrifice. But in America, or in the United States, the color blue is associated with the following: loyalty, trust, commitment, wisdom, calm, and confidence. What trust and confidence those closest to you must have had in your actions. You believe this was the right move, but underneath that belief was those who were upholding that belief with their support. Graduates, your sacrifices were many, but they were as well for those who openly supported you. There were sacrifices of time, sacrifices of money, sacrifices of travel, miles, and hotel rooms and meals. There were activities you missed, ceremonies, games. What a commitment was needed, not only for you, graduates, to meet the requirements for this program, but for those who supported you. Graduates, you may receive the degree, but the blue in your pen, the loyalty, the calm, the confidence of the achievement of this day belongs to the support that was openly given to you. As the year continued, those feelings of excitement, apprehension, enthusiasm, as well as confusion, frustration, led into the reality that hard work yields a reward. The gold color is the color of wealth. It is also the color of success. It is commonly associated with influence, prestige, and prosperity. It is a generous color. It is a compassionate color. It is inherently optimistically uplifting and enlightening. Gold inspires us as it inspired you and gave you the confidence to reach your potential. In the center of your pen are two symbols, a pair of hands cupped as if to hold up a lamp, commonly referred to as the nightingale lamp. When the penning ceremony was first initiated in the 1860s, it was the lamp that was the center or the symbol of the care and the devotion that nurses administered to the sick and the injured. After nurses were penned by Florence Nightingale back in the 1860s, she would light a lamp and she would pass the flame to each nurse as they recited the pledge. The lamp further represents Florence Nightingale's famous rounds at night. That lamp is symbolic of her dedication to the injured soldiers during the Crimean War. It lit her way. The Nightingale lamp, with the open pair of hands in the center of your pen, represents to your patients, your colleagues, or anyone who sees it, that nurses are a source of reliability, a source of goodwill, comfort, and warmth regardless of place and regardless of time. There is no achievement without action, no commitment without action, no courage, no growth, no relationships, no learning, no success without action. The path to a registered nurse is not an easy one. A multitude of exams and assignments, skills and lectures and simulation, as well as clinicals, made up your past year. Maybe there were times when you could barely make ends meet by the end of the month because of the sacrifices for this program. Maybe there were times when you could barely study and give all that you could, only to be shut down by a grade that was not as high as you desired. Maybe there were times you wanted to walk out, believing that you just didn't have what it took. You just weren't strong enough to meet your goal. What made the difference? I believe it was the action. Action taken, the support given, and the never give up attitude that made this day a reality. I would like to conclude with the following saying called Just a Nurse. You will be the inspiration and motivation for those considering a career in the medical field. You will be a family member joining millions of individuals in healthcare. Those individuals are committed to providing care, instilling hope, and imparting knowledge to all they come in contact with. You will be the director of real-life dramas. You will be a member of an all-star team, an MVP, if you will, in the game of life. You will be known as an integral link to the gift of life. You are the bridge, not only at the beginning of the road, but also at the end. You can work in a wide variety of settings, or even travel the world if you wish, and your unique skills and abilities will be valued and in demand wherever you go. Graduates, your nursing pen represents all that Mr. Shaw made in his statement. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself through actions.